I am in Bellingham, so I came up here to look at that bike. It was such a fun drive. I love driving when it's more relaxed and more country, and all the way up here there's just mountains all around me and like countryside and beautiful grass and trees, just tons and tons of trees. I'm really liking Bellingham. It's really pretty. It feels more relaxed pace and everything, unlike Seattle because it's such a big city, so it feels a little more like anxiety inducing, although parking still was a bit of a trouble because it is a city and I try to find free parking, and I was able to find a spot though pretty easily, but I was worried because I didn't know where I was going and I was just driving along just like trying to find a spot, and that always makes me anxious when I'm trying to park the car and find a spot and parallel park and all that complicated things that go with city life. So we're gonna go check out this coffee shop, and then I'm gonna go look at my bike, and then I'm thinking about going to the waterfall that's in this cute little park. And when we were gonna move up here, there was actually a house that I was really wanting us to buy that was just right next to it, so we could just like walk over there, and you can actually take your bike. There's like a bike trail through it. I could take the bike all the way through it to this downtown area that I'm in right now, and that would have been really fun. But Jason says we still can move to Bellingham if we really wanted to. Maybe in the future, I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see how we are. I mean, I do have a lot of plans. I do want a duck. I do want enough space for like an orchard, a garden, like a really pretty like duck pond area, you know, with like a waterfall and all that kind of stuff. And I do like gardening, and I want a corgi. So there's a lot of things that we're looking for as far as like housing and like where we want to land like kind of permanently, and then we can start venturing out and going international traveling while we have our kind of like home base here, either in Bellingham or the Seattle area or something like that. So it's really cute. This is the downtown Bellingham area. It's right along the ocean too. You hear the birds squawking. There's the mountains. It's close to the Cascades, which I've not been to because they're just like a couple hours or maybe more than 3 hours from me, so I haven't explored them. The thing I don't like about cities is like the one-way driving streets. Those are just like really confusing. Let's walk. So it's on this side of the street. It's a nice building. Parking is, I just don't want to pay. Actually, where I parked, it didn't even have time limit, so I think I'm good. There wasn't a sign saying it was 2-hour parking. This building is really cool. I love brick buildings, especially ones that are covered in vines. I just love these beautiful vines on here. The part that's beautiful and green. Oh, I love that. Here is the coffee shop. I like that it has a second story. These are little loft areas. It's super cute. I am in Ferndale. They have this really cute river. I might go check it out. If I go to the left, it's right down there, not too far. This is Lenny's bike shop. They supposedly have the brand of bike that I am looking for. Let's go check it out. Alright, so I'm at the Whatcom Falls Park. I'm gonna go try to see if I can see the falls and capture some of that. And we did get, or I did get the bike ordered, I guess you could say. I didn't pay for it yet, but I'm gonna pay for it when I go pick it up. But the person, like, I test drove it and it still was almost too tall for me, but I could at least, it wasn't like my very, very tippy toes. Like, the previous bikes, I could put like a little bit of my foot on the ground, not completely. It still's like half or more up, but at least it's pretty stable, and for the price point and for what I'm getting, and I really wanted this yellow color and the brown basket, so I think it's gonna be okay. But the guy that was helping me, I told him I wanted yellow, and he was looking and he was like, oh, I think that's eggshell. So I made sure that I corresponded with him on Google again, because I've been talking to him on Google, and I was like, hey, like I want the yellow one, which I looked it up and it's actually called sunflower. So I just let them know again and gave them my number, that way I get the correct color, because I looked online, the eggshell's white, and I was thinking that when he was saying that, I'm like, eggshell? I've never known eggshell to be yellow. I'm like, is there a specific animal, or like duck or chicken or bird that makes a yellow egg? I don't know. Like, I know the inside's yellow, but eggshell to me has always been like an off-white, which it was. So, but I didn't want to correct him because he's the one with the computer and he's the one who's like supposed to be looking at it. So I should get the yellow one, but I'm super excited. They said it should take about 7 days, maybe 10. If it takes longer, they'll let me know. They're going to put it together for me. I'm going to get everything. It's just kind of a drive, but I like it out here in Bellingham. It'd be a fun little like day trip for me and Jason to come out here and just kind of check it out. I think he'd really like it. I like that there's like mountains just everywhere and so much beautiful greenery and forest. There's very thick forest just everywhere, all along the interstate and everything. It's just really pretty out here. And I saw a bunch of eclectic people at the coffee shop, which I absolutely loved. I love people who are just unique and different, and I could tell a lot of them were probably queer, and I just absolutely love that. And I felt like I was more probably in like Capitol Hill, Seattle when I was at this coffee shop, so I was like, okay, cool. Bellingham, I think, is kind of a little more different. I just hope it's not racist like a lot of people have been saying, because I definitely don't want to live in a racist type area. So, but I think I would think that people who were different like that would not be so racist. Maybe I'm giving too much credit to humanity, I don't know, but I feel like if you're kind of a group of people that are oppressed or have issues of your own, then you're more understanding and accepting of other people. At least that would make sense, because you understand what it feels like, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's, that way, but there are a lot of really cute houses out here too that I really loved. I want a big, nice house with a nice backyard, a really good sized backyard. That's what I really, really want. But I'm trying to debate whether this house is going to be our forever house, or whether we're going to get something right now that maybe we could, once our incomes go up as we age, which hopefully it should, and our savings and all of that, it should be going up, as we're getting more skills, as we're moving up and building businesses and doing those types of things, maybe we would then get our dream house after this one, or after a couple of them, probably. So I don't know, but I really don't want to compromise on the yard or any of these types of things that I find really important. I don't want just like a fenced little balcony or patio or something like that. Like, I want more. Oh, there's so many people running. Kids have so much energy. I remember when I had so much energy as a kid. It was nice. I could just run all day long, just play all day long, and just be so much energy. Now I just drive and go to a coffee shop and I'm exhausted and tired. Right, I had my client this morning. I've been working on a proposal, trying to study a little bit, and then I got a call from my client that install security cameras, and he is installing them at this really cool location. It's this really like exotic animals place, so I'm gonna pop in and get some cool pictures and videos and things like that for the Instagram. But wow, look at this building, it's beautiful. I just love all of the wood, and I love brick with ivy. It's like my favorite thing is when I see a building covered in ivy that's brick. That's stunning. I like this flowering tree. It looks nice up against that really dark colored brick. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's apartments or businesses. It's really cool. Alright, I think the exotic animal place is down here. I think I have to cross the street. I'm gonna see if there is a crosswalk with a light that I could use. I love the windows. Like the older buildings, they have so much character. Oh look, we have a nice little path going through here. Let's go. Ooh, that squirrel scared me. Man. Ooh, this is really cool. See, all the way up top, I feel like I'm in a castle. It's so tall. Neat. Alright, I need a picture of this. Alright, there it is. Reptile place. Right across the street. This is what it is. Guild Mortgage. Why does that name sound familiar? That name sounds super familiar. Did I use it when I bought my house in Mississippi? I think my friend works there. Ugh. Let's go. There's the interstate right there. There are a lot of crazy people driving today. I hate it when people try to go left when I have the green light. And they try to go in front of me. Like they try to turn right on red, then I have the green light to go left. I just think that's dangerous. You can really cause an accident doing that. Ooh, look at these. Mushrooms. Those are adorable. This place looks cool. What is it? Off with her head. Off with their heads. Oh, that's funny. What is this place? Escape Everett? What? What is this place? It looks like an escape room. That's what it is. Interesting. It's like has an interesting theme. And then this is a religion. I don't like religion. Alright, here is the place. Super cute. Oh my gosh. I love the drawings and everything on it. Made myself some kimchi ramen. Going to study today and want to go walk around the park because it's a beautiful day out there. I don't know if you can see the blue sky. There's a lot of clouds, but I like it when the sky has some clouds in it. Moths. Moths. Being barky again. Everything sets her off. Calm down. Just finished with my client call today. I have now 2 proposals to make, and then I had a client call last week and asked them if they want me to make a proposal and send over to them. So I could potentially be getting 3 new clients to work with, which would be really fun and exciting because I love using my skills to help people. Look at these trees. This is one of my favorite walks. So relaxing. You hear birds chirping, water flowing. And right in the middle of the city too. So I could just walk to a coffee shop, although I already made myself coffee today. But I'm tempted to go do that. These trees are super tall. I'm hoping to see a great blue heron. Although, apparently great blue herons in the future when I have a koi pond, they're going to eat my koi fish. And the duck that I want, I don't know. I think I read that the great blue heron might try to eat the duck. I'll have to show you all the duck I really want to get. It's a really, really fancy looking duck. And they're so really, really sweet and nice. Which is why I also want to get it. I want it to be more like a pet. I want to be able to like have good interactions with it. I thought about getting a Manny, which is a mandarin duck, the Manny the duck that's in Kirkland. But they're not all that friendly. It's more of a wild type of duck. I just did a live video for my channel. Just a little update on everything. I'm not too comfortable with live videos just because they feel a little awkward. They feel weird to be going live, you know? It just doesn't feel, I don't know. Something I just gotta get used to, I guess. It's a beautiful day. Nice. It's so nice out right now. Just slightly chilly, enough for a little jacket, but the sun is beautiful and out. I'm loving the spot that I'm in right now. The fresh air. I love that it never gets sweltering or hot here. That's one thing about Mississippi. I'm like, why did I never garden? Why did I never get into plants or just all these things that I'm into right now, like nature and hiking? But it's because it was just so miserable. It was just so buggy and it was just so hot. It just was awful. Like you didn't want to leave the house or leave your car for most of the year. In the wintertime, it was really cold and it was pouring down rain. It wasn't like a sprinkle. It wasn't like a mist. It was like pouring down rain, tornadoes, like really awful weather year round. So I'm just so glad that I live in an area right now that's just conducive to just a better quality of life as far as like what I can do. I really enjoy that. I don't like the whole, oh, just visit the areas you like, especially if they're more expensive. That's what people try to convince me to do. They were like, oh no, just go visit, like visit once a year, twice a year, something like that. Like, no, I go out every single weekend. It's not like I can do that if I didn't live here. I wouldn't be able to go hiking or go out and do the things I'm doing every single week. Like, I actually go out and experience this place. I wouldn't want to just have that once or twice a year. Here's a runner. Nice. I hate running. I don't know how anybody runs. Alright, let's go see if there's a great blue heron over here. I don't think there is. I looked earlier. I don't know what this is. I don't think it's generating any power. I don't know why they created it. I don't even see any ducks. Where have my ducks gone? Usually there's all these ducks. The great blue heron is usually right there. What's that guy carrying? Oh, there's a weird like mole vole thing. You can go check it out on my live that I did. Oh, it's a duck. Yay! We have one ducky. He's so cute. I love ducks. They're big, padded, their little webbed feet. Well, they're actually pretty big. Their big webbed feet are absolutely adorable. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. What's that guy carrying? It's got like this really like long, is it a fishing pole? But he's carrying it at like a really odd angle. What is he carrying? Oh, I think this tree is going to be flowering. Look at this. I don't know what it is, but it looks really pretty. Can you see those blossoms starting right there? Anybody know what this tree is? This is what the leaves look like. And that's what the blossoms look like. It's only flowering on the top part. It's not all down here. It's a little odd. Why is it not flowering on the lower branches? Where did I go? I bet he's fishing. Did he turn around? I'm nosy. I think he's right there. Yeah, I think he's gonna fish. What kind of fish are in this little like pond? I wonder. Oh no, he's not. He's trying to capture the blue heron. I think he's getting a picture of a duck. That's what he was carrying. A giant camera. Wow. That's huge. I think I'm gonna walk along this bank right here. Just because I've not done it before. I think I want to go check out this beach. So I was reading about like not getting off path and like all that kind of stuff, and how walking on rocky terrain is best because it's not like you're trampling an ecosystem of like vegetation and things like that. This is beautiful right here. Look at all those ferns covering the trees. I just love all the ferns. And I love all the water. I could just watch it flow all day long. It's super relaxing. Such a nice stream. I should try tubing down the stream because I want to try tubing, but I'm so scared. This would be a nice little like baby river or stream. I don't even know if I call this a river. Baby stream to just experiment and try floating down with the ducks. That would be fun. I don't want to get my shoes too muddy. Let's see how muddy this is. This is a little bit on the muddy side, but not too bad. Let's see what we can find over here. Too bad the ducks aren't here. I could have chased them all the way down here. They're usually quite friendly. They let me kind of sit next to them. Ooh, I heard something move. This is an area of the trail I've not been on yet. The skunk flower is blooming. I don't know what these little like... Oh, they're golf balls. I'm like, what are all of these tiny looking round things in here? I think it's golf balls. Oh, it's totally golf balls. They're kind of like sunk in. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of golf balls, especially right over there. There's supposed to be a golf course pretty close by, but people hitting balls out here, like, it's literally in the woods. Where are they coming from?